Love across the stars. In a quiet corner of the Milky Way, there lay a small blue planet called Earth. It was here that Liam, a brilliant young astrophysicist, spent his nights gazing up at the stars, dreaming of worlds beyond his own. Little did he know that his life was about to change forever. One fateful evening, as Liam was studying a peculiar constellation, a shimmering light streaked across the sky. It was no ordinary shooting star, but a sleek, luminescent spacecraft. The vessel landed softly in a nearby field, and Liam, driven by curiosity, cautiously approached. As he drew near, the spacecraft's door slid open, revealing a sight that took his breath away. Standing before him was a woman, but unlike any he had ever seen. Her skin was a mesmerizing shade of lavender, her eyes a vivid emerald green, and her long, flowing hair seemed to shimmer with the colors of a nebula. She was Zara, princess of the distant planet Asteria. Zara had come to Earth on a diplomatic mission, seeking to learn about the unique culture and inhabitants of this unassuming world. From the moment she laid eyes on Liam, she was captivated by his kind, intelligent eyes and the aura of determination that seemed to surround him. As they began to talk, Liam and Zara discovered a deep connection that transcended their vastly different backgrounds. Liam was fascinated by Zara's tales of her advanced, peaceful civilization, while Zara was drawn to Liam's passion for exploration and his unwavering desire to unravel the mysteries of the universe. Over the following weeks, Liam and Zara met in secret, sharing stories of their worlds and their dreams. Despite the vast distances between their cultures, they found common ground in their shared love of the stars and their belief in the power of knowledge and understanding to bridge even the greatest divides. As their bond deepened, Zara knew that she had found something rare and precious in Liam. She had met beings from countless worlds, but never had she encountered someone with such a pure and indomitable spirit. In Liam's presence, she felt a sense of belonging and acceptance that she had never known before. One starlit night, as they sat together beneath the vast expanse of the cosmos, Zara revealed her true feelings for Liam. She knew that their love would be tested by the differences between their worlds, but she also knew that what they had was worth fighting for. With a soft smile, she took Liam's hand in hers and whispered, "Come with me, my love. Come and see the wonders of the galaxy by my side." Liam, his heart racing with a mixture of excitement and trepidation, gazed into Zara's shimmering eyes. He knew that to accept her invitation would mean leaving behind everything he had ever known. But as he looked up at the stars, he realized that his true home had always been among them. With a gentle squeeze of Zara's hand, he nodded, ready to embark on the greatest adventure of his life. And so, hand in hand, Liam and Zara boarded her spacecraft, ready to cross the vast expanse of space and face whatever challenges lay ahead. For in each other, they had found a love that could overcome any obstacle, a love that would shine as brightly as the stars themselves. As the spacecraft lifted off, Liam took one last look at the Earth, the blue marble that had been his home for so long. But as he turned to gaze into Zara's eyes, he knew that he was not leaving his home behind, but rather embarking on a journey to find a new one, a home that would encompass the entire universe and all the wonders it contained. With a smile, he embraced his destiny, ready to face the unknown, hand in hand with the love of his life. Journey to an alien world. As the sleek spacecraft carrying Liam and Zara pierced through the inky darkness of space, the young couple found themselves marveling at the breathtaking wonders of the cosmos. Nebulae swirled in a dazzling dance of colors, while distant stars pulsed with an ethereal light. It was a journey unlike any Liam had ever imagined, and with each passing moment, he found himself falling deeper in love with both Zara and the endless possibilities that lay before them. Zara, her eyes sparkling with excitement, took Liam's hand and led him to the ship's observation deck. There, she began to share stories of her home planet, Asteria, painting a vivid picture of a world that seemed to defy imagination. She spoke of towering cities that glittered like diamonds beneath an iridescent sky, of vast oceans that shimmered with bioluminescent life, and of a people whose technology and wisdom had advanced beyond anything Earth had ever known. Liam listened intently, his mind racing with questions and his heart swelling with anticipation. He had always dreamed of making contact with an alien civilization, but never in his wildest dreams had he imagined that he would be journeying to one, hand in hand, with a woman he had grown to love more than life itself. As they drew closer to Asteria, Zara's excitement began to give way to a flicker of uncertainty. She had always known that her parents, the king and queen of Asteria, held high expectations for her future mate. They valued strength, intelligence, and unwavering courage above all else, and she worried that they might see Liam as weak and unworthy, simply because he was human. Sensing her concern, Liam drew Zara close and whispered words of reassurance. He reminded her of the unbreakable bond they shared and promised that he would do whatever it took to prove his love and his worth to her parents. Zara, her heart swelling with love and gratitude, kissed him softly, knowing that together they could face any challenge that lay ahead. As the spacecraft approached Asteria's shimmering atmosphere, Liam found himself awestruck by the sheer beauty and magnificence of the alien world. Towering spires of crystal and iridescent metal pierced the sky, while vast bioluminescent gardens stretched out below like a living tapestry. It was a world that seemed to pulse with life and energy, and Liam could hardly believe that he was about to become a part of it. The ship touched down on a landing pad that seemed to be made of pure light, and Liam and Zara stepped out hand in hand, ready to face whatever lay ahead. They were greeted by a delegation of Asterian officials, each one more striking and otherworldly than the last. But even amid the grandeur and the strangeness of this new world, Liam found his gaze drawn always to Zara, the woman who had captured his heart and brought him on this incredible journey. As they made their way towards the royal palace, Liam could feel the weight of countless alien eyes upon him. He knew that he was an outsider here, a curiosity from a distant world, but he also knew that with Zara by his side, he had the strength to face any challenge, to prove himself worthy of her love and of a place in this wondrous new universe. And so, with a deep breath and a squeeze of Zara's hand, Liam stepped forward into the unknown, ready to embrace the adventure of a lifetime and to show the people of Asteria that true love knew no boundaries, not even the vast expanse of space itself. As they approached the towering doors of the royal palace, Liam couldn't help but marvel at the intricate carvings and shimmering materials that seemed to defy description. But even as he admired the alien beauty of his surroundings, he felt a growing sense of trepidation. For beyond those doors lay the greatest challenge he had ever faced, winning the approval of Zara's parents, the rulers of this magnificent world. With a reassuring smile from Zara, Liam squared his shoulders and prepared to step into a new chapter of his incredible journey, ready to prove that the power of human love and determination could overcome even the most daunting of obstacles, trials of strength. As Liam and Zara entered the grand hall of the Asterian royal palace, they were greeted by a sight of unparalleled opulence and advanced technology. Holographic displays danced in the air, showcasing scenes from across the galaxy, while the walls themselves seemed to pulse with a living energy. At the far end of the hall, seated upon thrones that appeared to be carved from pure starlight, were Zara's parents, King Zorian and Queen Lumina. Liam felt his heart race as he approached the alien monarchs, acutely aware of their piercing gazes and the weight of their expectations. Zara, sensing his unease, gave his hand a gentle squeeze, silently reassuring him of her unwavering love and support. King Zorian, his voice resonating with an otherworldly authority, addressed Liam directly. "So, you are the human who has captured our daughter's heart. We have heard tales of your world, of its primitive technology and fragile inhabitants. What makes you believe that you are worthy of our daughter's affection or a place among our people?" Liam, drawing upon the quiet strength that had always sustained him, met the king's gaze unflinchingly. "Your Majesties," he began, his voice clear and steady, "I may come from a world that is different from your own, but I assure you that my love for Zara is as real and as powerful as any force in the universe. I am here to prove my worth, not through the might of my technology, but through the strength of my heart and the depth of my commitment. Queen Lumina, her emerald eyes glinting with a mix of curiosity and skepticism, leaned forward upon her throne. Words are easy, young human, but actions are the true measure of worth. If you wish to prove yourself to us, you must face the trials of strength, a series of challenges designed to test your physical prowess, your mental acuity, and your unwavering spirit. Only by emerging victorious can you hope to earn our blessing and a place at our daughter's side. Liam, his determination only growing in the face of this new challenge, nodded resolutely. I accept these trials, your majesties. I will face whatever challenges lie ahead, and I will overcome them all for the love I bear for Zara, and for the chance to build a future with her. And so, with a wave of King Zorian's hand, the trials of strength began. Liam found himself transported to a vast arena, where he was pitted against the most fearsome creatures and the most daunting obstacles that Asterian technology could conjure. He raced through labyrinths filled with mind-bending illusions, his quick wit and adaptability enabling him to navigate even the most confounding of puzzles. He battled against towering mechanical beasts, his agility and strategic thinking allowing him to outmaneuver and overcome foes that seemed invincible. And through it all, he never lost sight of the reason for his struggles, the love he shared with Zara, and the unshakable belief that their bond could overcome any obstacle. As Liam emerged victorious from each trial, battered but unbroken, he could see the glimmer of respect beginning to dawn in the eyes of Zara's parents. But he knew that his greatest challenge still lay ahead, a final trial that would push him to the very limits of his endurance and test the true depth of his commitment. With a deep breath and a silent prayer to the stars above, Liam prepared to face his ultimate test, drawing strength from the love that burned within his heart and the knowledge that Zara was watching, her faith in him unwavering. He knew that whatever lay ahead, he would face it with the same determination and indomitable spirit that had brought him this far, the spirit of a true human hero. A battle of wits. As the dust settled from Liam's triumph in the trials of strength, he found himself standing once more before the thrones of King Zorian and Queen Lumina. Though the monarch's expressions held a newfound glimmer of respect, Liam could sense that their reservations about his worthiness had not yet been fully dispelled. It was then that King Zorian rose to his feet, his voice echoing through the grand hall like a crack of thunder. "Young Liam," he intoned, "you have proven your physical prowess and your indomitable spirit. But there is more to leadership than brute strength alone. A true ruler must possess a keen mind, a strategic intellect capable of outwitting even the most cunning of foes. If you wish to earn your place at our daughter's side, you must first best me in a game of wits, a contest of strategy and mental acuity that will test the very limits of your intelligence." Liam, his mind racing with the implications of this new challenge, felt a flicker of uncertainty. He was a man of science and reason, but could his human intellect truly hope to match that of an alien king whose people had achieved technological wonders beyond his wildest dreams? But as he looked to Zara, her eyes shining with unwavering love and belief, Liam felt his resolve strengthen. He knew that he could not fail her, not after everything they had faced together. With a deep breath, he turned to face King Zorian, his voice steady and determined. "I accept your challenge, your majesty," Liam declared. "I may be human, but I have spent my life in the pursuit of knowledge and understanding. I will pit my intellect against yours, and I will emerge victorious, not for my own sake, but for the love I bear for Zara, and for the chance to build a future with her at my side." And so, the battle of wits began. King Zorian and Liam sat across from one another at a gleaming table, a holographic game board springing to life between them. The game was unlike anything Liam had ever encountered, a dizzying array of multi-dimensional game pieces, each one representing a different aspect of Asterian strategy and philosophy. At first, Liam struggled to keep pace with the king's moves, his human mind straining to comprehend the intricacies of this alien game. But as the minutes ticked by, he began to see patterns emerging, subtle weaknesses in the king's strategy, openings that he could exploit with a clever move or a daring gambit. Liam's mind raced as he analyzed the board, his eyes darting from piece to piece as he calculated his next move. He thought of Zara, of the love and trust she had placed in him, and he knew that he could not let her down. With a sudden flash of inspiration, Liam made his move, a bold, unconventional play that sent a ripple of shock through the watching crowd. King Zorian, his eyes widening in surprise, leaned forward to study the board. For a long, tense moment, the hall was silent, the only sound the quiet hum of the holographic pieces. Then, slowly, a smile began to spread across the king's face, a smile of grudging respect and dawning realization. "Well played, young Liam," King Zorian said, his voice tinged with admiration. "You have shown a level of strategic thinking and mental flexibility that I did not believe possible for a human. Perhaps there is more to your species than meets the eye." Liam, his heart swelling with pride and relief, turned to look at Zara. Her face was radiant with joy, her eyes brimming with tears of happiness. He had done it. He had proven his worth, not just as a warrior, but as a thinker and a strategist. He had shown that a human could stand tall among the stars, could match wits with the greatest minds in the galaxy. But even as he basked in the glow of his victory, Liam knew that his journey was far from over. For now, he had earned the respect and admiration of Zara's people, but to truly win his place at her side, he would have to face one final challenge, the ancient rite of passage that would lay bare the true nature of his spirit and test the unbreakable bond of love that had brought him to this moment. With a deep breath and a squeeze of Zara's hand, Liam turned to face his destiny, ready to embrace whatever trials lay ahead. For he knew that with Zara's love to guide him, and the strength of his own indomitable human spirit, there was no obstacle he could not overcome, no challenge he could not conquer. The stars themselves would bear witness to the love story of Liam and Zara, a tale of courage, devotion, and the unbreakable bond between two hearts that refused to be bounded by the vastness of space or the differences of their worlds. Rite of passage. In the aftermath of Liam's stunning victory in the Battle of Wits, a hush fell over the Asterian royal court. The human had proven himself a worthy match for their king in matters of strategy and intellect, but there remained one final test. A trial that would delve into the very depths of his soul and lay bare the true nature of his love for Zara. Queen Lumina, her emerald eyes glinting with a newfound respect, rose from her throne to address the assembled court. "Liam of Earth," she intoned, her voice resonating with an otherworldly power, "you have shown yourself to be a being of remarkable strength, courage, and wisdom. But there is one final challenge you must face before you can truly be deemed worthy of our daughter's hand. You must undergo the rite of passage, an ancient ritual that will unite your spirit with Zara's and reveal the true depths of your bond." Liam, his heart pounding with a mixture of anticipation and trepidation, stepped forward to face the queen. "I am ready, Your Majesty," he declared, his voice steady and resolute. "I will face whatever trials lie ahead, for the love I bear for Zara is stronger than any force in the universe." And so, hand in hand, Liam and Zara were led to a sacred chamber deep within the heart of the royal palace. The room was suffused with an ethereal light, pulsing with the energy of countless generations of Styrian lovers who had undergone the rite of passage before them. At the center of the chamber stood a shimmering portal, its surface rippling like the surface of a tranquil pool. Zara, her eyes shining with love and trust, turned to Liam and spoke in a soft, reverent voice. "This portal will unite our spirits, my love," she whispered. "It will allow us to see into the very essence of each other's beings, to share our deepest hopes, dreams, and fears. Are you ready to take this step with me?" Liam, his heart swelling with the depth of his love for Zara, nodded without hesitation. "I am ready, my love," he murmured. "I want nothing more than to share every part of myself with you, to forge a bond that will last for all eternity. Hand in hand, Liam and Zara stepped through the shimmering portal, their bodies dissolving into pure energy as their spirits merged into one. In that moment, Liam felt a rush of sensations unlike anything he had ever experienced, a flood of emotions, memories, and desires that were not his own, but that resonated with the very core of his being. He saw the depths of Zara's love for him, a love that burned brighter than the stars themselves. He felt the strength of her spirit, the unwavering courage and determination that had brought her across the galaxy to find him. And he sensed the unbreakable bond that had already begun to form between them, a bond that would endure for all eternity, transcending the boundaries of space and time. As their spirits danced and twirled in an intricate ballet of love and unity, Liam and Zara began to see flashes of their future together, a future filled with adventure, discovery, and an enduring love that would shine as a beacon of hope across the cosmos. They saw themselves exploring strange new worlds, forging alliances between their peoples, and building a life together that would be the stuff of legends. And then, as suddenly as it had begun, the rite of passage was over. Liam and Zara emerged from the portal, their bodies once again solid and separate, but their spirits forever entwined. They looked into each other's eyes, seeing the love and understanding that now flowed between them like an unbreakable current. King Zorian and Queen Lumina, who had been watching the ritual with bated breath, stepped forward to embrace the young couple. "Welcome to the family, Liam of Earth," King Zorian said, his voice thick with emotion. "You have proven yourself worthy in every way possible. We would be honored to call you our son." Liam, his heart bursting with joy and gratitude, bowed deeply before the king and queen. "The honor is mine, your majesties," he said, his voice trembling with the depth of his emotions. "I promise to love and cherish Zara for all the days of my life, and to be a worthy partner to her in all things." And so, with the blessings of the Asterian court and the love of an entire planet behind them, Liam and Zara prepared to embark on the greatest adventure of their lives, a journey that would take them to the furthest reaches of the galaxy and beyond, always hand in hand, always united by the unbreakable bond of their love. But even as they basked in the glow of their triumph and their joy, a new challenge loomed on the horizon, a threat that would test the strength of their bond and the courage of their hearts like never before. For far beyond the borders of Asteria, an ancient enemy was stirring, an enemy that would stop at nothing to plunge the galaxy into chaos and darkness, and that would require all the strength, wisdom, and love that Liam and Zara could muster to defeat. With a shared glance of determination and resolve, the young couple prepared to face its new danger together, ready to fight for their love, their peoples, and the future of the galaxy itself. The final chapter of their story was about to begin, a chapter that would be written in the stars themselves, and that would echo through the ages as a testament to the power of love, courage, and the indomitable human spirit. Alliance forged. In the wake of Liam and Zara's triumph in the rite of passage, a new sense of purpose and unity had taken hold of the Asterian people. The once skeptical populace now looked upon the human with respect and admiration, seeing in him a symbol of the power of love and the potential for a brighter future. But even as the young couple basked in the glow of their newfound acceptance, a dark shadow began to fall across the galaxy. Reports began to filter in of a malevolent force stirring in the depths of space, an ancient enemy long thought vanquished, now risen anew to threaten the peace and stability of countless worlds. The Asterian High Council, recognizing the gravity of the threat, called an emergency meeting to discuss their course of action. Liam and Zara, now fully recognized as leaders and equals, took their place at the council table, their faces grim with determination. "This enemy is unlike any we have faced before," King Zorian intoned, his voice heavy with concern. "They wield a technology and a power that rivals even our own. If we are to have any hope of defeating them, we must forge new alliances, unite the peoples of the galaxy as never before." Liam, his mind racing with the implications of the king's words, spoke up with a calm, measured resolve. "Your Majesty," he said, I believe I may have a solution. My people, the humans of Earth, have long dreamed of making contact with the stars. Though our technology may be primitive compared to your own, our spirit and our determination are second to none. If we could forge an alliance between Earth and Asteria, combine our strengths and our wisdom, I believe we would stand a fighting chance against this enemy. Zara, her eyes shining with pride and love, took Liam's hand and nodded in agreement. Liam is right, she said, her voice ringing with conviction. The humans may be young, but they possess a resilience and a courage that is rare in the galaxy. With their help, we could build a force capable of taking on any foe. And so, with the blessings of the Council and the support of their peoples, Liam and Zara set out on a new mission, a diplomatic quest to forge an alliance between the stars. They traveled to Earth, where Liam introduced Zara to the leaders of his world, sharing with them the wonders and the dangers of the galaxy beyond. At first, the humans were hesitant, fearful of the unknown and wary of the risks involved. But as they listened to Liam's impassioned speeches and witnessed the love and trust between him and Zara, their hearts began to open. They saw in this union a symbol of hope, a promise of a future in which the peoples of the galaxy could live and work together in harmony. With the support of Earth's leaders secured, Liam and Zara began the arduous task of building a united front against the looming threat. They traveled to worlds across the galaxy, forging alliances and rallying support wherever they went. They faced challenges and setbacks at every turn, but their love and their determination never wavered. As the final battle drew near, Liam and Zara stood at the head of vast armada, a coalition of peoples and worlds united in common cause. Humans stood alongside Asterians, their differences forgotten in the face of the greater threat. Ships of every shape and size filled the skies, their weapons primed and ready for the fight to come. And fight they did, in a battle that would be remembered for generations to come. The enemy was powerful and ruthless, their technology advanced beyond anything the Alliance had ever seen. But the combined strength and ingenuity of the galaxy's peoples proved too much for even their worst foe. In the end, it was Liam and Zara who struck the final blow, their love and their bond giving them a strength and a power that no enemy could match. As the last of the enemy's ships exploded into stardust, a cheer went up from the united fleet, a cheer of victory, of unity, and of hope for a brighter future. In the aftermath of the battle, as the peoples of the galaxy celebrated their triumph and mourned their losses, Liam and Zara stood hand in hand, their eyes locked on the stars above. They had come so far, had faced so many challenges and triumphs together. And now, with the galaxy at peace and a new era of unity dawning, they knew that their greatest adventure was still to come. With a smile and a squeeze of the hand, Liam and Zara turned to face their peoples, ready to lead them into a future of exploration, discovery, and endless possibility. The galaxy had learned the power of the human spirit, the strength of true love, and the unbreakable bonds of unity. And as Liam and Zara prepared to say their vows and begin their new life together, they knew that this was just the beginning of the next human awakening, and the birth of a galaxy forever changed. The end of our story marks the start of a new era, one where the achievements of humanity and the potential for interstellar cooperation shine brighter than ever before. Liam and Zara's love story resonated across worlds, serving as an enduring reminder that no matter how vast the distances or how great the differences, the power of unity and the human spirit could overcome any obstacle. As the newlyweds looked to the future, their hearts were filled with hope and determination. The galaxy was full of wonders waiting to be discovered, challenges to be faced, and friendships to be forged. And with their unwavering love to guide them, Liam and Zara were ready to face whatever lay ahead together. So ends the tale of a love that crossed the stars, of a human who showed the galaxy the true meaning of courage and determination, and of an alliance that changed the course of history. But the story of the human awakening and of the endless adventures that await us among the stars has only just begun.